I'm meteorologist Cindy Quinn from the UF Weather Centers. We're looking at your forecast this afternoon across north central Florida. Still dealing with some moderate to heavy rainfall expected anywhere from High Springs, Gainesville, Cedar Key, Crystal River, and Ocala southward as that front continues to push in towards central Florida. With it, again, it's been a very wet day here across much of the area, and we'll continue to see that front dropping on down to the south. As it does, we will then this evening get a little bit break of the activity in the rainfall, but our eyes are going to be focusing on the Gulf of Mexico because we're starting to see a little bit counterclockwise rotation as a low is expected to develop along that frontal boundary. Our three big things that we're talking about for today, well, we really got the heavy rain across our area, but also we're watching the Gulf for possible tropical development of that low, and you can always stay updated with the latest here by downloading our Florida Storms app. So that's one way you can stay up to date with what's going on. Now, the area low pressure you can see there in the Gulf of Mexico, again, we are expecting it to form and be just to the south west of the Big Bend, and then is expected to sort of meander a little bit further south in the Gulf of Mexico. First of all, this system is sort of unusual because it is a rare summertime cold front, and then we have the low that's forming on it that has the potential to become tropical in nature. Even if it does not, we are already expecting some heavy rainfall anywhere from Tampa down to Fort Myers, and rainfall amounts as high as maybe 5 to 7 inches over the next 5 days. Watching this storm into Tuesday, it will start to pull on shore. Even here in Gainesville, we are expecting to see maybe some spiraling bands of the rainfall Monday night and Monday late afternoon into Tuesday, and then the system will start to pull on off into Wednesday, and we'll start to see back a little bit more to the typical activity by the end of the week. Your hour forecast as we go through the evening, dropping down to the middle 70s. That heavy rain starting to taper off a little bit, but we'll keep the rain chances up with that low forming in the Gulf. Here is what we're looking at, that low chance, only about 20% of it forming. And then the rainfall over the next few days, Orlando 4 to 5 inches, Tampa 3 to 4. Here in Gainesville, we're looking at potential of 3 to 4 inches. So our forecast again is going to be on the wet side, but the next 6 days, temperatures are going to be below normal with the clouds and rainfall. We're looking at the mid to upper 80s and back to the 90s by the end of the week.